positive, negative. Okay, we have a particle. First we have a series of particles. That's what you would think of as a solid made up of very many small particles, like golf balls, all compactly packed. But there's little spaces between those little holes. If you look very closely as we go into this solid, the first thing to be a solid is just many points spread apart with big gaps right in the middle of them as we pass right through the lines. Pass right through between the lines. You notice that there's a particularly attractive force between all these little particles. So we're going in depth and we're going to go into the particles. And now that we're inside the solid, which way we're going to go now? We have different particles attracting us. How many particles are on my left? There's more particles on the left than the right, so I go to the left when I'm walking. And as soon as I get there, it turns into a repelling force. As soon as I get there, it's a repelling force. It sends me away. And I seem to be moving faster now. As I start moving faster, everything's attracting me, and as soon as I get there, as soon as I pass it, it's repelling me. I'm going faster and faster starting to the speed of light when there is... I haven't gotten into the speed of light yet, but I'll catch up someday.
I'm fading you out.
I'm going to catch up to the speed of light. Actually, that's fun. I've thought a lot.
How into you being into it and telling me about it. I'm serious, because that's how into things I like to get. You know, and I like to have my expertise where I can get so into something that I have information to offer. But I'm real interested in people who take things out to the max. I mean, to the, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, I'm in the point in life where I've got to decide that I cannot take everything to the max, and I've got to get specific, right? What do you want to go? Sound, visual? I've got to decide if I want to go sound or visual. I think I'm going to go visual as it is, since I'm such a visual guy. I was going to go electronics or electrical engineering.
They're connected. Right? They are, of course.
But one's more, sure, I could figure that, but one's more visual than the other. I mean, when I think electronics, it's much more second derivatives, and it's much more higher math. And you take something mechanical.
Right.
Very visual. Very visual.
Yeah, but like a lot of the other... I'm into light.
Boy, that's a pretty heavy concept. And you proofs and all that. That if this, then something totally different.
It's the old if and then hypothesis.
If I were to drink this glass right here, now I'm putting on. I could tell the way right then I was putting on a front that was not me, so I'm gonna stop right there.
I like it. I like the concept. The guy is like in touch with some concept of himself, and he's like, trying to come from that space. I love it. Right, that's usually how you tell that real self, is like when you're not, you know it.
Oh, that's not it.
But when you're into it, I don't think you know it. I think you're so into who you are.
Yeah, I don't even realize sometimes I'll be just like there, that I will be like at a table, people all around it, and I'll just be with myself. And I don't tell myself, Leo say this, Leo say that. All of a sudden I'll just go and I'll say a lot of little things, and I'll do a lot of things, and I'm like, Leo.
So it's like, who was that person?
Who was that person who said that?
Wasn't that Leo?
That was me.
That was Leo too.
Right. I didn't take any effort, no thought of my part. As I just, in my mind, I'm just sitting down. Well, but my mind goes out and it talks with no effort, and it comes back.
But what you said about like being attracted to one force, and then you get to the middle of it and you repel, like as soon as you get to the center of it, you're automatically repelled and you're on this motion. Well, I think it works that way with personalities that we all possess that are in opposition. So you no sooner like get into this one guy, this one aspect of Leo, and you're like expressing him out to the max, right?
Yes.
When that guy is like totally expressed, it's like, well, we don't need to do this anymore. So it's like you like go to this other personality, and then when you come back to this other person, whoa, what did I just, what was that all about? I mean, I think that's an explanation to like going off on tangents. What would I know about tangents? Going, and like coming back to this other personality, this other consciousness. I think, and I think that all aspects of ourselves need expression.
Yay.
to have the experience of a whole.
Scott's crying. I can see that.
Wow, it's eye stress. Dude, I can show you another feature that will help you with stress.
Oh, please show me another feature that will help me with this. I couldn't.
Wow, are you going through like some heart chakra thing, or are you like?
No, it's just like anxiety thing. It makes my eyes
Wow.
water. Was that motherhood?
Here we go.
Did we catch that?
Cap off and hit standby.
We didn't catch it. Did we?
No.
We're talking to. Hi, Mom.
Hold on.
Give him
You
the
gotta
cue.
get it.
Give him the cue, man. Rach is coming
Okay,
over at 9:30.
Get the feel of this one. This is all one day back here that we'll never forget, right?
Okay, wait. Let me zoom it back, Jackson. That's the crazy left right there.
There, we're in the flow. Water's key here. We'll catch this shot. Leo drinking water. As I take this liquid, what appears to be a liquid, and enter it between my lips, through my teeth, as it succulently flows down my tongue into my esophagus. Responsibility's zero here.
Why?
Woo! Why? I suppose I do have responsibility really existing here. I am responsible to people around me I'm responsible to who may brought me here and who these places might be, as not to throw the pots overboard. I'm responsible not to break the glass. I do have responsibilities as I do drink this water.
It's your responsibility to like keep it internal. I mean, you know, have you thought about that
Oh, my
aspect of it?
liver,
I mean, it's like, you know.
let's not go that deep. Thank you.
Oh, I see. We could like take it to the.
Sure, we can take it a little further if you like. If you insist.
Dude, I can't find my. Are we on?
What would you like to talk about?
Let's see.
We'll start a subject for you. Name a subject. Just start us off.
I'm
on a
into
thought.
the purpose
We'll take
of
off.
life.
The
Meaning
purpose
of
of
life.
life?
Meaning of life.
We have parted that one immensely, haven't we?
I'm into like bottom line. I don't like to like long, lengthy. I like to bottom. Like if you could give me a one word, if you could wrap up life,
Life?
in one word, one word.
Me.
Bravo! I've heard that one before.
Not a new one, huh?
Wow, that's solipsis.
Now I can put it into one letter. I.
Scott, what would yours be? You know, if you could like give me one word that would like sort of like tell us how it is for you. If you had one word to communicate with, that would sort of give us an
You
idea
do
of
it
what.
with one letter. You can't pick the same letter though.
Wet.
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 Dude, you're weird, man.
Wet. It's very wet. It's very good. H2O. But aren't we just going from different stages? From the liquid. Look at this one. Is there really a difference? Liquid, solid, gas. There's got to be another stage that's more spread out than gas that we don't even realize. Because we are a gas. I got it, dude. We are a gas. And as we flow, as we spin through the atmosphere of the Earth, we spin through a liquid of gas.
A sea of gas.
A sea of gas. And where that thought it went to, I don't even know, but approach, everything slowing out right now, there it went. Everything's starting to slow down. Come on, keep it up, keep it up.
I've got just what it takes to get us back over to the other side in a moment.
Should try shooting some of these guys.
Yeah, some of Scott.
Shall I?
He's wrapped up.
Like Mr. Gump here. Okay, there's 3 buttons here that I can feel right now. And,
Right.
As I hit the first button, so that's on the air.
You're overconfident. Alright, so these are documents that I want to take with me. These things will be dealt with last. All the stuff that's going with me to New Jersey. Today is July 4th, 1988. I'm leaving my home here in Berkeley, going off to be with my family on the East Coast, just outside of New York City. I am a bi-coastal person, okay?